The motivation for producing a Team Margot charity single was pure and simple, that most of what we do is really literal. There's some photographs, there's a lot of words, and actually music can reach out and touch people in a different way. And so there's a different sort of dimension, and music has the ability to engage and reach large numbers of people. Elstree UTC came to a donor registration event that we ran in North London, and they made a video for us, and that was really the first piece of work. They overlaid onto that video some background music, which was piano music written by Daniella Bernard, one of the students at the time.
So I came into the meeting and they asked me to do the music for the trailer, and this is something that I'd done for the first time, so I was quite nervous, but I got the job done, and he really liked the music, and it had really taken him somewhere that he wanted the project to come about.
And it was wonderful, and I thought, wow, that's real talent. So I posed the question. It was an open thing. It was, look, if you ever feel like you might want to write a song.
I'm not really a songwriter, so I felt like for somebody to write the words, it would have to be somebody different, so I thought of my classmate Grace.
Margot was my inspiration, she was my motivation, I fell in love with her.
And then some weeks later, we had a phone call and they invited us in and said, look, we've got something we'd like to show you. And the girls had written something that they said was inspired by Margot, and they performed it for me, and it all went from there.
Producing a song at Metropolis was incredible. We spent the 2 full days there. We were in there from probably about 11 AM to about 5, and to be in the studios with artists that have been there, such as like Rihanna and the Beatles, everybody you could think of, and to just work with the engineers, and it was incredible.
But one of the great things about the project was the students and the session musicians worked together so well, and by the end of the experience it was like they were all the same. They were just creatives together, and there wasn't a definition or a wall between the professionals and the students.
That the whole process was filmed by my friends at Elstree UTC, so the students were the camera operators, and it made it feel like home, because you know, all of us were working together for this charity, and it made it an amazing experience.
The students were on point, consummate professionals, and they hit the mark every time, from the lighting people to the camera people to the sound people to the musicians themselves. In fact, we had the Royal Philharmonic Concert Orchestra there, and Grace and Daniella were directing them. I sometimes think, wow, that was a school, and I came away actually and told a load of people, you'll never guess, I'm working with a school.
I remember one of our students who'd done all of the graphic design artwork to kind of go with the video release, then got his artwork, it got up in the Piccadilly curve, so they got it up in the lights in Piccadilly. So huge opportunity for our students really to get you know, great kind of exposure of their artwork working on something so worthy. It
was a triumph. We came out with something, and I look back and I think, crikey, we really did produce something that was quite special.
They really understood the vision of the charity, and the story of Margot, I think, made a real impact.
I watched it and just thought it was the most amazing, incredible cause.
For me, it took a loved one to change, to make me stop in my tracks and think about how I should be behaving and acting to help other people. Maybe, just maybe, we could do something that would have an enormous reach, and would stand the test of time, so that it could become rolled out much as we're doing now as a perennial.
I will apologize for my tears, but that doesn't mean I don't hear